Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is May 18th, 2015, and today's Monday morning. So looking at the economic calendar today, nothing coming out scheduled for today. Nothing major coming out that's scheduled for today. So let's just start with the technicals. We're looking at the Euro USD on a weekly chart here, just for you to see how far we've come. We were trading about 137 last summer, and we had this nosedive over the past year where we lost over 3,600 pips on the downside from 140 going all the way down to 104-ish level. We finally bounced towards April level sometime in March, April. We bounced and then we retraced. We tested it again. We didn't go further down, and then we bounced. So that's the story. I mean, we were looking for this bounce for over 6 months, and we didn't see it. This is on a weekly chart, but on a monthly chart, you'll see there's not even one candle that is green. You see here, there's not one candle that's green. It shows you how weak this currency was over this big selling period. So needless to say, we're at this junction where we've bounced. Is it just a dead count bounce? Are we going to go back down to these levels, or are we going to continue going up? I'm more inclined to think that we're going to go higher, but we may retrace before we do go higher. There's a little bit of a resistance here showing, if you look at the daily chart, we've had this bounce once before. Let's look at a weekly chart. I think that's better. Here we go. We've had this bounce once before around here, and then we've, faltered, doubled bottom, and now we're right back to the top. So let's see if this is going to make into a head and shoulders. This being the head, these being the shoulders. Not a perfect, but it's close enough. So I would look to actually wait until it retraces a little bit to maybe 111 level before I would pick it up. It may not give you that opportunity, and it may just take it up on the outside now. But I think it will. I think it's not going to continue going up higher. You'll see why I'm saying this when we look at the GBP USD chart. So in essence, this has broken out higher on this side, so I'm more inclined to think it's going to go a little bit lower. If we look at the GBP USD, we'll see here on the graph that it took it out on the upside. Whereas on the Euro right here, we just leveled off over here. So the GBP a little bit stronger than the Euro versus the US dollar, technically speaking, and now we're on this high side. In order for this to break up higher, I think we're going to have to break this threshold of 159, 160 level, and then I think we could go right back up to 171. Now, before that happens, this is a very extreme move, but it is anticipated, because just as quickly as it went down, it could easily just go back up. And that's really, some of the political, demographical warfare that's going on internationally with the markets. Looking at the Dow Jones, we are on our dead highs. Looking at last Friday, we just rallied right back up to the top. And if you look here at the daily chart, you could see that we took out this resistance level 118.11, and we're really just dead on the top. So let's see if this really can maintain its momentum and continue going up on the high side. The U.S. stocks, of course, are doing very well relatively to the rest of the markets internationally, and are carrying the markets up higher. Looking at oil, oil's trading at $59, just shy of 60. I think we've pretty much gotten to this threshold where on the top side we're finding some sort of resistance at 62-ish level, and then some sort of baseline at 58.62 here. So we're trading in this range. You could buy the dips as they come closer to the 58 level, or short this 62 level. I think we're going to continue going in this direction until we find some sort of catalyst to take us up higher or take us lower. So it'd be interesting to see if it maintains this trading range. But just bear in mind that if it does break lower than 58.60, let's say, you should turn it around and maybe go short. And just realize that there are certain thresholds here that you're being trading. Same goes with the gold here. We're looking at the gold chart here on a daily. We had traded within this range, a smaller range and then a larger range right here, and now we're on the top of it right here, and we're breaking out higher. again, let's see if we're going to maintain it or we're just going to falter. So, you really have to be in front of your screens today. To summarize for today's market review, we're on major thresholds on many of the currencies and many of the commodities. And it's interesting when they're all trading all together in tandem to see how things will produce. So looking at the Euro USD, is it going to go higher? The GBP, is it going to go higher? The Dow Jones is continue going higher. All these symbols are really at certain thresholds. So it is exciting to see, especially a week before we hit June, which is the summer trading month, which slows things down a little bit in terms of the equity markets, not necessarily the Forex markets, but it's something that to keep in mind. So this is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day and wish you much success. Thank you.